Sneako will talk you for clout forever. He is not a good orbiter. Half true. I think Sneako will probably talk to me forever because it's part of his his journey through his insecurities. But the reason why he's not a good orbiter isn't because he talks to me. The reason why he's not a good orbiter right now is because he's a broken record of the same 4 or 5 things. Like if that Karantos guy shit talks me, whatever, he can still be an entertaining orbiter. Anybody can shit talk you and be an entertaining orbiter. The reason why Sneako's not an entertaining orbiter is because he's been a broken record for like the past 8 months, I think. So like if he comes on, it's just going to be the same. Somebody, I think there were 2 different subreddit posts that pointed out like how the conversation like 2 days ago, it's just like from dumb point to 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 dumb point, and it's like with nothing, with no engagement on anything, right? Wasn't the Romanian criminal justice unfair? Do you know anything about it? No. Isn't the Tates being locked up unfair? Do you know what they've said? No. Isn't this like a violate? No. Like it's just like, it's like the level 0 engagement on every topic with no, and it's like whatever. But I don't care. Are you just going to let him do that? Are you more lenient on Sneako? I don't care if somebody shit talks me. I don't know how many times I can make this clear. Apparently, it's a really difficult thing for people to navigate. I don't care if people shit talk me. Just don't like bring in like personal things or lie about me. That's not, like, I expect Sneako to think that my relationship is like a cuck relationship, or I'm ugly or short or blue hair or whatever. Like that's whatever. That's like part of his shit. I don't care. Just don't like do some weird personal like, oh, like his wife is blah, blah. Like that's my line. Even if shit talk me, fine. I don't give a fuck. Like I shit talk his lifestyle and shit all the time. I would expect him to shit talk my lifestyle.
Welcome to today.
So that's why Destiny tells Zerka to stop saying this. Yeah, that's why Zerka's a bad orbiter at the moment. It's not because he's a bad person or whatever, or because he shit talks to me. I don't even think he does shit talk to me. But even if he did, it's just because he repeats like, it's like the same 2 to 4 talking points over and over and over again. And it's like, oh God.
Welcome to today's episode of celebrities that you didn't know were actually.
Can't you frame your poly relationship in a way people clearly see that it has nothing to do with cuckoldry? No. For the current like red pill thing, the obsession is women with low body counts, right? Like I think some guys would consider you a cuck, like even if you dated a girl that had like fucked like 15 or 20 guys. Like is that level of insecurity? There's just no way to reframe it from their point of view, because in their point of view, especially if you've been fed all the red pill dog shit over and over and over again, you're thinking that like, oh, like men's reproductive strategy is to fuck as many people as possible. Women's reproductive strategy is just find one man. So if your woman is fucking multiple people, that means that you're failing, but you can fuck multiple people, and that doesn't reflect poorly on you or your woman because that's like what your natural thing is or whatever. Is calling it an insecurity just a way to dismiss it? No, it's what it is. You have to, the problem is that to call somebody in an open relationship a cuck doesn't make sense because that's not the definition of a cuck. So either one, you've got to figure out like, well, is there a different definition for a cuck? Or 2, you got to figure out why you're using the wrong definition. Now, it's the wrong definition, so how do you navigate that, right? There's got to be a reason why it's incorrect. I think it's incorrect because it's an insecurity thing. Because if they were in the same position, which by the way is, it's fine to not want to do open relationships, to be clear. I don't think that you're insecure for not wanting to do them. I think what makes you insecure is attacking other people in them, right? There's a lot of types of lifestyles that people live. It could be a religious lifestyle, it could be whatever. But to attack people and shit on them hardcore in those lifestyles, if they're not doing anything to hurt you. I guess like if somebody's doing a lifestyle that's fucking with other people, so like if your lifestyle is that of a serial killer, you can condemn somebody there or say like, well, that's not a good lifestyle. But if people are just sticking to themselves, it's kind of weird. The one thing I hate about these combos is that most people only fuck like 7 people ever. Where are these people that, yeah, but that's not what the red pill people think anymore. You gotta keep in mind. Red pill people think that, if I had to guess, if you were to pull red pill people, they probably think that the average girl, by the time she's through college, has fucked anywhere from 40 to 50 guys. That'd be my, unironically, that would be my guess. If you were to, wasn't I on a show with some red pill guys where I asked them what they thought? Average body, or did we hear average body counts? So, didn't somebody say, who did we watch say that? So that they fuck 20, a girl will fuck 20 guys a semester. Like people, but they have no concept of what a normal human being's life is like. Oh, it might have been fresh. What's the actual average amount? I thought the average amount of partners was like 7 to 9 for a lifetime. Average amount of sexual partners. There's a lot of research on lifetime sexual partners, and any given study will give you slightly different numbers, but in general, anywhere between 4 to 8 partners is considered an average number of sexual partners for adult men and women. Yeah, this idea that like girls are fucking 20 different guys per semester. But again, it's like there's a lot of like interesting psychology and everything here. Well, it's not interesting psychology. It's boring psychology that you learn in high school. But there's obviously huge selection biases going on, right? Like imagine you've got like 100 different girls in college. Okay, of these 100 girls in college, we'll say maybe 80 of them have Instagram accounts. Of those 80 with Instagram accounts, maybe 40 of them are public facing. Of the 40 that are public facing, maybe like 2 or 3 are like pretty like, whoa, holy shit, right? And these 2 or 3 get amplified because like nobody's looking at a normal college chick's Instagram. Like you don't. There's plenty of college girls that have Instagrams that are just like them hanging out with friends, their dog, like whatever. There's not like a lot of crazy shit going on there, but you don't see those. You see like the girls with like the bikinis and shit who are traveling sometimes, right? So guys think that this is the average. They extrapolate this 1 or 2 bikini girl example to every single girl on a college campus. It's like classic like selection bias, but yeah. I know plenty of girls on Insta who are very attractive and have like 50 followers and post like once every 6 weeks. Yeah, I met some of these girls in California who are like, holy shit, you're fucking hot. But their Instagram is, most of them are private. They don't even have them publicly open. And then even on their private Instagram, they don't even post that much shit. Like they just don't do it. But guys think that every single girl in college is, yeah.
Destiny.feels.
How is it the same for men and women? That's interesting. Statistically speaking, the average number of partners between all men and all women is always going to be exactly the same. It has to be, if you exclude gay couples. Their Instagrams are private because they don't want everyone to see their stories in Dubai. True! He's trolling. Seems false. Any stats? That's not even close to true. It is what I just said is a mathematical fact. It can't not be true. The average number of partners between all men and all women will always be the exact same. Mathematically, it can't be different than that. What you're saying is impossible. It's just a would you call it an artifact? It's just a mathematical truth. Let's say that you've got 10 women, and let's say that you've got 10 men. If one guy over here, or if one woman has 10 partners, and the rest have 0, and then I guess each of these people have 1 partner, right? Your average, even with 9 virgins and 1 slut, your average is going to be 1 partner per person, right? It's just a mathematical truth that the average of all the people are going to be the same. Now you can get a little bit more sophisticated, and you can say that there might be a different number of virgins, or there might be a different distribution of partners from side to side. But mathematically speaking, the average number of partners between all men and the average number of partners between all women, that ratio will always be 1 to 1. That makes no sense. Do we have to watch a video on this again? Discounting gay people? I just said with the exception of gay people. But gay people are a small percentage. It doesn't make much sense. Holy shit, Destiny has absolutely no idea how averages work. Okay, I'm gonna do emails and stuff, and you can watch a video on it. Somebody link me the video. All right, bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.